What, other than my fantasy of a perfect Saturday night, what do roller derby, Vaseline, and Bud Light have in common? They're all a part of this week's news briefs. It's an ad world for this week's news briefs. First, there's something about a politician that makes a point with a sense of humor that we can't get enough of. And Democratic candidate for Missouri, Christopher Quaid, is going all out. Quaid is currently the Missouri House Minority Leader and is seeking the higher office because she says that her state doesn't need more of the same. Here's her campaign video.
Hi, I'm Crystal Quaid. People say politics can be tough. I tell them, I can handle it. When you come from nothing, you fight the odds your whole life. Growing up here in Missouri, we lived on food stamps and leftovers that my single mom brought home from waitressing. Before school, I'd go to work with her. And after school, I'd go back and do my homework to wait while she finished her double or triple shift. When the dust settled, we found hope on a gravel road. A good factory job for my stepfather and a house we could afford. I became the first in my family to graduate from high school. Paid my way through Missouri State and then started my own family. I committed myself to helping families like the one I grew up in. Now, I'm a leader in the State House, where I've stood up for workers against big corporate special interests, sponsored a law to stop China and Russia from buying our farmland to squeeze out Missouri farmers. And I'm leading the fight to restore our abortion rights. I'm not worried about bullies like Jay Ashcroft, because Missouri has never seen a governor like me before. Ashcroft uses fear to score cheap political points and divide us. I'm running for governor for one simple reason, because parents who are working extra shifts today have children who need to beat the odds tomorrow.
I won't stand in her way. These days, it's sometimes difficult to understand what an ad or commercial is trying to convey. Take the recent Twitter ad posted by Vaseline. First off, ew. Secondly, what the hell is slugging? And why would I be covered in a pearly white glaze after doing it? Our crack research team here at Amber Live discovered that slogging is a skincare practice wherein you trap moisture with an occlusive moisturizer such as Vaseline. Oh, but do you think Vaseline could have come up with a more appropriate visual? Again, speaking of ad campaigns that backfired, remember when Bud Light teamed up with transgender TikTok star Dylan Mulvaney? Immediately, the right wing went nuts and started a boycott, partly encouraged by overrated has-been Kid Rock.
Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. Let me say something to all you and be as clear and concise as possible. Fuck Bud Light and fuck Anheuser-Busch. Have a terrific day.
Yeah, you really showed them, buying all that beer from them and not drinking it. Idiot. Since then, Bud Light is no longer the number one beer sold in the United States, and many celebrities are afraid to be associated with it. But not two-time Super Bowl champ Saturday Night Live host Travis Kelce. Oh my. Kelce is featured in a 15-second spot titled Grunts that pokes fun at the audible noises that men make when they grab a cold one and plop down on their favorite chair. Kelce is front and center, dishing out head nods and a nice yeah at the end of the commercial. Let's take a look. As you saw, Travis didn't partake of the beverage himself. NFL rules prohibit players from actually drinking beer in ads. But you got to admit, after all the backlash and boycotts, it took balls to do this. By the way, Kid Rock owns a bar in Nashville called Kid Rock's big ass honky tonk and rock and roll steakhouse. Guess what beer they have on tap? Yep, Bud Light. Idiot. And that's this week's News Briefs.